A blind man arrested at an airport with several weapons in his luggage, including a gun. Good evening, everyone. I'm Crystal Gutierrez. The man tells us he was on his way home to New Mexico after a special trip with his family when he says he made a mistake that landed him in jail. But it doesn't end there. He says police took advantage of his disability. News 13's Gabrielle Burkhart has the story.
Crystal, the man tells me he thought everything he was doing that day he boarded the plane was legal. He admits it was a slip up that got him into this mess, but says no one should be treated the way he was in jail. It should have been a happy ending to a special union after Raymond Whitehead met his 32-year-old son Anthony for the first time. He says his son's family kept him from Anthony, but recently they found each other.
It was a wonderful trip. I got to hug my son for the first time in his life and mine.
A hug and hearing his son's voice was more than Whitehead could ask for. He's blind, has been for 14 years, from a disease called retinitis pigmentosa. So when he went through security at Newark Airport in New Jersey, heading home to New Mexico, he says the TSA agent caught him off guard.
They pulled us aside and said, we see something that could be a problem, and it looks to us like it could be bullets.
Whitehead says he realized he accidentally packed bullets in his carry-on.
What would I do with the bullets on the plane? Bite them in order to shoot them? I mean, I didn't have the gun with me.
When questioned about the bullets, he said they were for his gun, which was packed in his check-in bag.
My pistol, it's on this side, was in this pocket.
Whitehead says he understood it's legal to fly with a gun in a checked-in bag, but found out there was a problem. He bought the 38 years ago from a private citizen and says he was told he didn't have to register it. He would also learn he needed to declare the gun at the airport. He also had knives in his check-in bag, Leatherman's, a Swiss Army knife, and a sheath knife.
It was explained to me the reason they took them is because they want to know why I had them, and unless I can prove that my reasons are legitimate, then they become illegal, which to me sounds like you're guilty until proven innocent.
Whitehead says he was arrested, his family forced to leave him, and that the officer that cuffed him refused to give him his cane.
He banged me into a chair, a desk, a wall, a doorway, and when I turned my head sideways and asked him, "Do you know that I am completely blind?" he said, quote, "Just shut up and keep walking straight."
Whitehead says he was in jail for 10 hours with no food and no opportunity to speak with an attorney. He was charged with possessing illegal weapons. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Gabrielle. Whitehead says he plans on fighting those charges. He also says though he is blind, he does know how to use a gun, can shoot a target, and keeps them for protection at home.